What is up, guys? Mishcap1 here. Today I have something special for you guys. I'm gonna be VOD reviewing Thebausffs FFS, playing a rare Singed game where he popped off super hard. And for the first few, I think about 2 minutes of the game, he has a song playing, so I'm gonna keep the audio muted until about 2 minutes of the in-game timer, which you can see up here in the corner, and then I'll turn the volume back on. So, who am I? I'm Mishcap1. I am a Challenger Singed main. I have been Challenger in seasons 5, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, and 13. And I have been maining Singed as a one trick since 2013. So it's going to be 11 years this year. I've been playing Singed forever. I think he's one of the most fun champions in the game, if not the most fun champion in the game. He's almost infinitely replayable, and I'm really excited to see Thebausffs playing him. Let's see what he's got. So here we're gonna get right into it. It is about I'm also gonna be skipping the death timers just to make it a little bit easier for you guys to digest. We don't have to sit there awkwardly through the death timers. But he's sneaking into the enemy jungle, so you can look for a proxy here, dancing to tilt the enemy, even if I guess if they're ghosting, because I don't think they know he's there because they invaded bot side. So in case they're ghosting, you know, he's dancing, making sure that they know he's having fun. I guess he's looking at his items right now, deciding what to buy, and I'll talk more about that later. But I don't want to get super analytical on this reaction. I probably will though. I have a love for analytics of the game. Classic mistake here, not the proxy, but having your poison not on colorblind mode. If you turn colorblind mode on, it makes it way easier to see, not just for your viewers but also for yourself against the backdrop of the Green Summoner's Rift. It turns it purple in the default skin. So here with level 1 proxy behind tier 1, or sorry, behind tier 2 turret, that's not a lot of space for you to kite. So ghosting to force the proxy is okay, but what's hard there is not having enough space to really kite. He did get 4 out of 6 minions, which is good, but you really want to, if you're going to ghost to force the proxy, do it in between tier 1 and tier 2 turrets so that you have a little bit more space to kite, and that way you're not eating autos and you're not at risk of taking turret shots and whatnot, because the Garen wants to look for a freeze now, and they can put him in a really bad spot potentially. So I think about 227 is where the in-game music or the music he's playing stops. So yeah, this is an awkward spot to be in because the Garen's close in level 2, and Garen did not use a summoner spell on him, and Singed level 1 versus level 2 Garen is very weak. And Garen knows that. Garen, assuming he has experience playing as champion, so Garen wards the bush, walks up QE, ignite, and then probably just autos him down. Singed runs away, but unlucky, not quite good enough. And I think he unmutes the music here, so yep, that is one of Singed's worst nightmares.
This is fucking garbage.
The way to avoid that for Mr. Thebausffs would have been to proxy between tier 1 and tier 2. And then that way Garen would not have minions to force a freeze, or on that freeze just wait for him to push back into it, or play it very carefully and wait for his level 2 before going forward. So he gets level 2 here. I should say Thebausffs is playing Conqueror Singed with Presence of Mind, so hopefully he doesn't have any mana issues. Normally I don't recommend going Presence of Mind on Singed. I just think that Triumph scales way better because you buy a lot of health on Singed, and you know, PLM is a bit better early game, but Singed is all about scaling for team fights in my opinion. This is actually pretty good looking for him. He's getting that Garen pretty low. He might kill him on the next fling, although I think Garen just leveled W, so it can be kind of difficult. Thebausffs has really good poison spacing right there, by the way. So if you guys if you guys notice what he's doing, he's putting poison down on top of the minions, and he's paying really close attention to where Garen is when he's doing this. So he's putting poison down where he thinks Garen is going to walk up to last hit, which is working out really well because he's getting a lot of good poke onto Garen. This is what I consider to be actually a pretty high level Singed strat that people don't really use, but you're essentially just laying down your damage in an area where you think they're gonna walk into, which is really good. He's spacing very well here. He's doing quite well.
I can't.
So I think he wants to look for a freeze here, which is fine because I think he wants to look for a kill. He does have to be careful though because Garen QE could potentially kill him here.
Mana.
Yeah. and that's also one of the reasons why I
don't want to play this game anymore. I don't want to play this game anymore.
Also, one of the reasons why I don't like Presence of Mind on Singed is because a lot of the time the mana regen just doesn't help you that much. So yeah, I think he just took auto runes from his Blitz app, but I like his starting items. The Dark Seal Doran's Ring is a good early game combo to make sure that he's getting some early game power, so he hopefully stops the bleeding. That Garen is 3-0, but I think the thing that will I know he popped off in this game, but I think the thing that will redeem him is just knowing that he can pressure and doing what Babus does, right? You have to be careful on Singe though. It's
Now
not.
to make Singe the most enjoyable champion in the game. Just make it so that he can run through minions. It's so triggering to get minion blocked with Singed.
I agree completely. I agree completely.
So Singe can run through minions. That would be a vibe.
You know why they don't do it though? The reason why Cassidy and Fizz have minion ghosting and why Singed does not is because they can use a blink and get stuck in minions, and Singed has a harder time pathing into them. But
I'm going proxying now.
I agree where he's coming from. Good push, good proxy.
But he's gonna not let me.
So let me see this right here. This is whoops, not the death. But this is a good push here.
Make it so that he can run.
He knows that he knows he needs to not push too quickly. He's waiting for the next wave to show up. He can see on the map.
It's so triggering to get minion blocked with Singed. Just make it so Singe can run through minions. That would be a vibe.
And now he needs to clear these minions so he can go for a proxy. Pulling the Garen to get off of him. And this is most likely so right here he actually left that last minion because he knows he can't contest it. Which is a strategy he most likely picked up from playing Scion. Just knowing that sometimes you can't overforce the proxy.
Oh, big, he lets me. Good shit.
Usually
it again.
Usually when Garen walks up to that bush, you can fling him away.
Someone put on the song again.
Alright, looking good. And I'm sure he's learned like the timings of Proxy from playing Scion. The timings aren't that different. So here's Zac. He could actually hit a Goofling here, but I think he wants to go for the fight. Or maybe just die for the minions?
Is there a way to do this better?
Yes, there is. Okay.
And I'm gonna miss it. I'm so.
So here's what we do. All right. I will show you, Mr. Babus. I will teach you Proxy, and Babus will teach me how to feed to win. Singed is not as feed to win as other champions, but well, I should say Singed is really not feed to win, because if you're behind, it can be hard. But I think what will help him is Babus tends to CS really well, which will keep him in the game. All right, so I will show you the exact moment where you can help yourself here, Mr. Babus. Right here, right here. You put W right here on top of yourself. Make a little circle right there with the goo, and then when you fling Zac left, there is no way for you to miss that goo fling. Then as he's goo flung, he gets rooted, and then you just kite towards the right, and then it gives you a few more seconds to die for that cannon, as opposed to here, just kind of taking free damage as opposed to making space for yourself to kill the.
Is there a way to do this better?
To kill the cannon? So yeah, unlucky.
And I'm gonna miss it. I'm so stupid.
All right, so I assume he buys Amp Tome boots, right? It seems to be the buy. Yep, there it is. All right, let's go back to lane. So here he is walking into lane. Enemy team gets grubs. Unlucky. That Garen is potentially killable here. The Garen does have Ignite and R, but if Babus can get to level 6, this is winnable for him. Gotta be careful though.
No ulti.
Gotta be careful though. Yeah, that's why.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I think the reason why Bao says he doesn't play Singe that much is because Singe doesn't really have access to burst damage, and that's the.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's a great example of it. What we can do there instead, again, I don't want to comment too analytically, but what you can do instead of trading autos in melee range, you can just make space inside of your poison. Every auto that you take, you get out DPS'd because your poison does not deal as much damage as auto attacks early on.
I have no ulti.
And your autos are also way weaker than his as well. And he has Berserker Greaves, so he has attack speed advantage as well. So the trick is to keep him inside of your poison, but not to stay in range of his auto attacks, and do that for as long as you can before you go back in. What you can do is also just wait for your second fling as you poke an off Q.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
The experience of every Singed main in the early game. Pain. Singed is in terms of gold differential at 15, he's actually the weakest champ in the game. He has a positive win rate, so I don't think the champion is weak. I think Singed is very balanced. But statistically, Singed loses in gold value at 15 minutes to every champion. I think he kills Grog. I think he kills Garen here. Right? Maybe it depends if you can catch him. Garen has tier 2 boots though, and Singed does not have tier 2s. This is one of those times that Garen's really playing with fire there. That could have killed him. I'm curious as to what the Garen was doing there, because when he walked back forward like that to taunt him, that was potentially a kill. Interesting. I mean, he might just be a little tilted here, or it might be that he doesn't like fully understand the range of fling. Fling is the range of your auto attack. This is really good goof fling. He kills him here. Nice,
what a performance! Oh, okay, okay. Hold your horses. Hold your horses.
There's the Babu
what
special.
A performance. Nice.
Now he gets a shutdown on.
Yeah, that is how it's done.
Shutdown on Garen. He gets the plate. Garen loses a wave. He gets a wave. Bot lane gets a triple kill. Super good. Super. They actually aced me too. Super good. Really well done. Super good goofling. I don't know if he practices that or not. The mechanic is super awkward.
But rush Rylai, honestly.
But that was impressive.
I need the damage. I just want to slow for kiting.
I didn't see what the enemy's team comp was. Would I rush Rylai's? I would go Leanders against that team. They have Zac and Garen, which is super free damage, and Alistar. So they have 3 melee. Generally, the quote unquote rule is that I follow is if they have a majority range comp, then I like Rylai's first, and if they have majority melee comp, I like Leandry's first. The difference, however, is if they have a champion that wants to just sprint at you and spam slows on you to kill you, such as Nasus or Garen, or sorry, Nasus or Darius, then I like to have Rylai's first. But against Garen, he doesn't really have that many slows, so I find that having Leandry's first against him is actually quite good. But again, it is a cheaper item than Rylai, or sorry, cheaper item than Leandry. So if he wants to go it, it's not bad. They actually can put a lot of damage out on him here. Fling him in the goo there. Oh no, he had a goofling lined up. It's a little awkward, but
anti-synergy, man. Don't come top again.
Damn, painful. Early game Singe, painful. Yeah. Trust me, I've been here. I know what it feels like. This is very much learning pains with this champion. But he's honestly playing pretty well, and he's keeping his farm up, which is really important. Good phase rush by Poppy, which leads into a kill here. Another shutdown, maybe? She gave it to him, too. That's really good. Nice. Good kill. Good value.
That's why I'm the GOAT. Big.
That's well done. Good intuition by Poppy as well to help him out. And then he will walk up, get this wave, and get this plate, because Garen has no teleport. Really well done. Generally, though, one thing you have to think about with Rylai's is that with the way that Baus plays, Rylai's might actually be a little bit of a better first item because he plays so aggressively and so far forward.
Move. I kind of regret those type of boots.
I'll comment on his boots later.
Sorks would have gone hard.
Sorks would have gone okay this game. I probably would go Swifties, but Sorks are okay too. So with the way that Baus plays, Rylai's actually could potentially be. That was really good reaction time on the Zac jump for that fling. Rylai's first might be a bit better.
I take this wave, and then I have for Rylai.
Because he plays so far forward and so aggressively.
Will never be able to get on me anymore because he's gonna be permanently slowed.
Exactly. See, he knows that that was really good. That was actually really smart positioning by Baus there. He knows that because he plays so forward and so aggressive that having the Rylai's to keep himself a little bit safer for a little bit longer is very powerful.
Garen will never be able to get on me anymore because he's gonna be permanently slowed.
All right, watch the positioning here for Alistar. That was really smart. He knows the headbutt's coming. Really impressive. Holding the fling for Alistar to overcommit and poison is smart. If Ahri doesn't show, that's a kill for him. So, not bad. Hate to see the gank, but his team is getting value, so this is good. He has Realize now as well, so he's a lot safer. Yeah, if you're playing like an absolute psycho, then Realize is honestly a little bit better, I think, because it makes it harder for you to die. But you do lack some offensive punching power compared to Leandry's. You can get both though, so both are quite good. He is doing quite well here. Yeah, for the Garen having such an advantage early game, he's only down 15 CS, and he has 2 plates to Garen's 3, so it is looking pretty good, honestly.
You idiot. Bow Swifties, what the fuck? Yo, guys, relax, not that big of a deal. It's just boots.
Swifties is good against Ari, so good fling. Really good spacing on W on his Q and W there. This Garen is overcommitting super hard. This Garen is gonna die. He did really bounced it super well.
Oh, man.
Oh, is it a solo bolo?
Come on, just one tick. Oh, that should kill him.
Oh no, he's gonna live. Okay, there it is. Nice, good kill. So, Baus did super well by tricking the Garen into overcommitting there, and then slowed him under the turret with Realize because the Garen's like, I'm just gonna one-shot him again. So what Baus did was he kited away and waited for his potion and ultimate to heal him just a little bit to make it harder for Garen to keep him inside a kill range with Ignite and ult. And then, yeah, it's Jover. Now he gets another plate. Here's Zach top again. I really like what Baus does. He holds his fling for quite a while. A lot of the time. Oh,
if you get the blobs.
Oh no, it focuses him. Oh yeah, because the blobs count as champions.
No, like it's my bad. It's my bad.
Yeah, I made that same mistake as well. It happens. Yeah, he played that Garen fight really well. I like what he does against Zac and against the Alistar earlier as well, where he holds his fling for quite a while, and then the enemy champions feel confident in overcommitting to him, and then he ends up turning the fight. It's really good, like Singed brain that he has going on there. A lot of the time, Singed mains, you know, myself included, will use our fling as a tool to reposition the enemy champion instantly or to toss them into our team immediately. But what he's doing is a different strat that, you know, we try to do as well, not as often. Excuse me. Where he's just holding it to like kind of bait them into overcommitting, and he's kind of playing that mental warfare game, right? I think that's something that I'm learning from him as well while I'm watching this VOD, is just like the mental that he has. It's a similar thing that he does when he plays Scion, actually. He does a very similar thing when he plays Scion.
Well,
is he will poke the enemy down with W and with W's and E's, and then he'll or W, E, and Q. But then he'll all in eventually with his ultimate. That's his like go button, and he's kind of treating the Singed fling like that. That's his all in go button. In that scenario against the Zac and against the Alistar earlier, but yeah, it's smart. It's smart gameplay. I like it. Sometimes it can be a little bit suboptimal just because you do lose DPS on the cooldown, but with the way that he's playing it, it does work. So this is a good TP. He's TPing for Dragon, clearing the wave. Playing a bit early. It's okay. All right, ult is up here. Zac goes in. Good fling on the Ari. She jumps back into poison. She might actually die. She's dead.
I'm killing everybody.
Lisa gets one. Big shutdown. Alistar dies too. Nice.
Flip. Oh, she's in the poison.
This is so good. He's doing so well.
You were kidding.
I love that. Do you see his face? Do you see his face? Do you see how happy he is? There's so few champions that can provide this level of joy the way that Singed does.
What a performance.
I love it. All right, so let's look at this fight. Let's break this down a bit. All right, so he does kind of the same thing here, where he's actually, again, holding his fling for quite a while until they overcommit. Which is working quite well for him.
Coming.
It works very well against team comps like this, where they're like majority melee. They have 3 melee champions, and you're able to use it more as like a, I guess, all-in tool, right? Well done, really well done.
Flip.
Then the Vayne walks into poison as well. She gets hit by the Bard stun. Then she dies.
Give me the quad. Give me
So
the quad.
good. It's just so good. So well done. Takes the turret, gets the wave, take it from Smolder. Ah, rip.
This we're talking about. This is what we're talking about.
Nice, very
1v9
nice.
performance.
He gets his Leanders here, I believe. Very well done. I assume he goes for Riftmaker next, but he could also get Void Staff because they have triple front line, so... I'd actually go Crypt Bloom, but we'll talk about it if he gets it. Not bad, not bad. Alright, he's walking back to farm here. I'm gonna skip a little bit. Here, welcome to the Garen. Once again, playing really well with poison spacing here. Knows his limits.
Ooh, you don't win this, buddy.
Garen overcommitted.
Come on, let me flip.
And Garen will probably die here. Dead to poison, yeah. Well done. Oh no, hate to see it. But he might force his recall and pressure turret though. That's really important. Oh, here's Ahri. Oh, he lives if he dodges that charm. You hate to see it.
It's my bad. I get hit by everything.
He almost
literally
killed
got
her
hit by
too.
everything.
But yeah, that I didn't know that every tick of her or every cast of her ult applies Malignance. That's pretty crazy. Actually, I had no idea. All right, so he's going Fiendish Codex. I assume he's going Riftmaker. Fast forward a bit. He's just clearing waves. Trying not to skip too much, but want to keep in the meat of the action. And they have Herald really good. He has 7 kills at 18 minutes. That is really good. Like, yeah, the deaths are a little unfortunate, but playing the way that he does, like, he still guarantees that he's getting golden income, right? Which is the more important thing, and experience as well. He's actually ahead of the Garen in level. Ooh, really painful here. Good W on the Garen. Keep him off. He knows what the higher damage threat is.
Unsolved dead.
Ooh, hate to see it. Yeah. That's a lot of crowd control going in, but look at how much damage he put out against all of them. That was well played by the Bard. Ooh.
Holy
Clean Bard, man. Oh, no. And Vayne is top 2. Painful. Here's Smolder, though. Get him, buddy. Rip. But it still stacks for Smolder, though, so could be worse. Yeah, just a little overcommit. Garen does quite a bit of damage, and with Singe, you're not really buying armor early on, unless you're going Dead Man second, or if you're cheesing Zhonya's in some way. Or I guess if you could cheese a Frozen Heart as well, but you're not really buying armor, so fighting without your ultimate, it can be quite difficult.
Are you watching the LCS later today?
The amount of value that he's getting, though, non-ulted, is still pretty impressive.
LCS? Who the fuck watches LCS?
Rip LCS. Hey, you know what, though? I'm gonna get hate in the comments, but it's just engagement for me. Guess what region knocked EU out of Worlds?
TSM carried the entire LCS.
2 years in a row.
Since Reginald was the captain of TSM. Reginald carried the entire LCS. People don't like to admit it, but it's the truth.
So he's actually playing really smart here, where he knows his ult was down, so there's really no point in him being mid. There's not much value for him to get, so he's going for tier 2 turret, which I quite like. Sandage pushes towers quite slowly though, so he does have to be a little careful with how. I like that he's able to fling the Zac out of his E. He's timing it like actually perfectly, because if you fling it too early, sometimes it doesn't work. Okay, so here's Vayne. He has Rylai's up. Good fling on Zac. That is a 5-man gank on him. Oh, that's smart. He's kiting away. He's kiting away from the Garen ult. The Alistar might be dead. Alistar's dead.
He's just dead. No.
He got a kill on a 5-man gank. Oh no!
Then I was.
All right. Let's replay this. Let's replay this. But like I was saying though, just because I know I'm gonna get engagement hate comments, guess what region knocked you out of Worlds 2 years in a row? That's right. It was us, baby. It was NA. All right. Let's see it. I really like the way he kited away from the Garen here. That was really well done. Good UCC, good fling on the Zac to keep himself out of the crowd control. He knows he's getting grouped on as well because he sees Garen walking over. I don't think he knows where the Vayne was coming though. That's a good ult. Fling Zac down. So he gets knockout pulverized by Alistar. He puts W down here to make space as the Garen tries to walk above him. Walks back down underneath his W to space the Garen out. Pulls him through Rylai's. Alistar is trying to stun him.
I'm just out.
But he gets him. Nice.
Just dead. No. No.
Very, very nice. Oh, the flat. But like, look, they have 5 people here committing to him. They do kill him, but like he's drawing so much pressure here, which gives his team room to breathe, basically.
When I was out.
Yeah, going back in when you're already out is like the most addicting part of playing Singed, because like you always want to get a little bit more, right? I do it all the time. I do it every game. I need to stop doing it, but I do it all the time. I think he can sell his rings and get Riftmaker here, right? You don't need to keep your rings this long, I believe. The Omni-Vamp Riftmaker is super valuable.
I feel like my champion is sometimes super OP and then sometimes really useless.
Yep, that's Singed. Sometimes you're strong and sometimes you don't do anything. There's not really a middle ground. That's how it goes. That's a very good analysis of Singed. But that's why he's balanced. Ooh, rip my Smolder. But with Riftmaker, he's super dangerous against their melee champions. He will melt them in an extended fight with Riftmaker up, also alongside Rylai's and Leandries. There goes top. He knows Garen is walking over towards Drag. He's pushing to try and get tier 2. The enemy team is grouping up over there. He is applying pressure because he knows that
I'm not there, guys.
he does
You're
not have
your
ult.
own. I TP to the other side of the map. That's my bad. That's my bad.
That's not. He's doing it. No, he's saying his bad because they're pinging him and probably watching his stream. But what he's doing is the right play because he knows he can't win this fight 4v5 with Smolder dead and with him not having Ghost and ult. Like, it's not going to happen.
I didn't realize we were gonna fight.
So he's making the right decision here. I would probably do the same thing. I love how Smolder is saying join fights when Singed has 8 kills. Bro, he is the fight. Tier 2 gold, or tier 2 turrets look good. Big gold injection. Very well done. Ooh, the Ari poke. He's like, just let me recall, bro. Oh, man. I know that pain, my friend. Alright, here's Riftmaker. I think what does he buy here? I would probably go,
I don't know what to build.
I'd probably go Cosmic or Crypt Bloom here. Or Deadman's is very good against their team as well, besides the Vayne. So actually, I would either go Cosmic Drive, Crypt Bloom, or Zhonya's here, because Zhonya's is better against the Vayne. The reason why Crypt Bloom is good on Singed because he gets a lot of assists, and the heal is super useful, because you're almost guaranteed to get it. Because of the amount of assists that you get. So team is popping off here, doing well. Oh, this Alistar died too. W for assist. Love it. Babus has good Singed brain. He does. But they have 3 dead, so we go for Baron here, which is a good call. And if he really needs to, he can zone the Zac out as well, because Singed can ground Zac, and Singed can also fling Zac out of his jump or away from the team. Not just DPSing Baron, doing what he can. The Smolder didn't come to help, which is a little painful, but I think they still get this. Ward will just DPS it with them. Ooh, Arya's there, it's gonna be spooky. W the Zac, W the Zac. That could have been bad because they got knocked up by Baron, so I couldn't actually W, but...
Oh.
I think they kill the Zac, though, for that, right?
I think it's fine.
Oh, it was a good try. He tried to goofling the
It's a
Ari.
troll. It's a troll. It's a troll. Try and get out.
Good escape by his team. I definitely would have probably just ran through the Zac instead of going
At
for
least
the
only I was the one who died.
instead of going for the goofling on Ari there, but it works out.
Smolder. Broken fucking champion. No champ should have this much damage, tankiness, heal, and CC. Is Smolder talking about OP champion?
Smolder does the same thing, though. He's talking about Zac, but Smolder does the same thing. Love it. All right. Yeah, I think he's eyeing that Void Staff. I just don't know what else he would buy with the blasting one here. So he's kind of forcing a Void Staff. I would have preferred Crypt Bloom. Because I think losing that 10% pen on Singe to have the heal is so worth it. Because you're still getting 30% pen, which is still huge. That's like that's a lot of pen, right? Death Cap is worse on Singe now because they nerfed Singe Q and they also nerfed Conqueror AP as well. So I don't like personally. I don't go Death Cap anymore. Opting for Crypt Bloom almost every time.
Why would I go Cosmic Drive? That gives CDR.
Because it makes you fast as hell. It's super useful, and the CDR is really good because your fling actually does a lot of sustained damage over time. Especially in the late game when they have really big health bars, your fling can shred people if you're getting like 4, 5, 6 flings a fight, right? It makes a really big difference. So Cosmic is really good on Singed. It lets you infinitely reposition. It lets you kite forever, lets you disengage, re-engage, play with distance. It is a really, really good Singed item. I understand, like, if you feel like you're
kill this guy, Talon.
Like, if you don't play a lot of Singed and you already feel like you're fast enough that you don't want to buy it.
All the way up here, but like now it's awkward to go on him.
I'm not sure exactly what rating this game is being played in. His title says negative win rate diamond, but generally in higher elos, like the speed that it provides can be quite useful because people are just so mechanically good at kiting you in higher elos. Yeah, level 16 spike is really good for him. It's gonna be dangerous. Decent goofling on Vayne. She's dead, yeah. He gets Triumph proc, just runs through their team. They're gonna die. They're all gonna die. He gets a fling on Ari.
Come on!
Huge shutdown. Well done. Well done.
I ain't dying.
Oh! I saw that one coming. You can't.
I didn't realize Garen was in the fight.
You can't walk up to the Garen, yeah. Singed is always going to be the lowest health teammate in a team fight because you're running into the entire enemy team, you're absorbing lots of cooldowns, you're getting focus fired.
It's a demon performance. It's a 4-4-1 here.
So like
very easy.
Cho'Gath and Garen, like these execution champions, Lee Sin, Q, are very painful for you as Singed because you're always going to be low health basically, or at least lower than the rest of your team. Oh, he's eyeing that Nashers. I kind of want to see it. I think he goes Void Staff here though because they have triple front line. Very nice, very nice. There's the Void.
It's a Void Staff angle.
Yep.
Chat, I have Omnivamp and I have Conqueror. So the more damage I deal, the more tanky I am.
Conqueror doesn't actually heal you for that much on Singe. It's Triumph that heals you.
The more damage I deal, the more healed I get. So technically, building damage gives me tankiness.
Unless he's talking about the AP from Conqueror, which that is true. That will actually heal you because of Riftmaker. Which is why his setup here is so good against melee champions because he's guaranteed to get damage over melee champion. Goofling on the wall here. Again, really smart holding the flank. Super smart. He pulls him back in now. And I believe dead Garen to Talon dot and Singe dot.
Champion doesn't die.
Almost. But I really love the way he's using his flings here. He knows that All-Star can't mess with them, so playing nice and aggressive. I love that.
Now I just don't want to fight. I feel like Singe is only strong when you have ulti going.
I'm gonna. He's right. Yeah.
Drinks a potent, granting him 100 AP, armor, MR, movement speed, health regen, mana regen, 100. What the fuck?
It's not as OP as it sounds, but because like
it's crazy.
Without the ult, Singed is less than or less strong than most champions. Singed is balanced around having the ultimate up. But I'm gonna glaze the way that Baus is using his fling in this game. His fling usage is really, really, really good. I'm a big fan of that. I'm a really big fan of because like it reminds me of the way that he plays Scion, where he's like he's holding his quote unquote big cooldown for like the perfect moment, and that makes it really impactful. I think it's a really smart way to play. Okay, Riftmaker is charging here. Could potentially re-engage. That Zac and Alistar are to his right. Ari's over there as well.
Okay, I'm coming with the flank.
He has the flank. He has Ghost in 6.
Coming with the
This is a
flank.
huge fight for him, potentially. Good dodge. Ari flung in. He has Riftmaker charged, and Conqueror is charging. Here's the Vayne. Ghosting up the Vayne. Saving the Ghost at the right time. Really smart. Cut the Vayne out. Riftmaker saves him there. Triumph. Yeah.
What are you doing?
Really
man?
well done.
What are you doing?
Saving his Ghost until he's on top of the Cloud Dragon movement speed area.
She's sweating like crazy.
Saving it until he needs to all in. Saving the fling there for the Ari. Just really well done all around. Oh no. Okay.
Fuck.
Scary, yeah. I think if he just walks away, I think he actually lives there because she's stuck in the slow, but his team is winning fights over there, so it's still pretty good. Shadow Flame looking juicy. I think it's gonna go Death Cap though. He was saying it earlier. Low key, by the way, Shadow Flame is probably better than Death Cap on Singe because the crit on Shadow Flame is amplified. The magic crit is amplified for dots.
Cannon.
All of the cannons that he missed in the early game said, "Don't worry, bro. We got you." 07 killed the Ari. Revenge.
I'm thinking if I should get Shadow Flame or if I should wait for Rabba.
Shadow Flame, I think,
Rabba
is
such a
actually
big
better.
spike, but I can't afford it yet. I guess I can just farm up back and TP.
Death Cap will deal more damage at the start of a fight, and Shadow Flame will deal way more damage at the end of a fight. So, I guess it depends on what you want. If you want more upfront damage, then I guess Death Cap is a bit better, but not by much compared to Shadow Flame. I think the amount of execution power that Shadow Flame gives you on Singe because of the amplified crit execution for poison as a dot is so high that I think it's probably more worth it, honestly, in almost every scenario, but that being said, hey, build what you want, bro. Decap ain't bad.
Man, you got a game with that. Ah, now I'm staying in base. Unlucky.
Yeah, I mean, he has TP. You might as well. She should. I didn't see if he pinged his gold timer though, or his gold needed. If you're that close to his spike, I say always.
Can I just get in there? I just want to go in.
I don't think he pinged it.
I have a good flank ward.
You gotta
I'm
ping
going for it.
He can TP and get his cap. There it is. All right, decap by. He's really big here, by the way. The Ari just walks right up to him, man. But she's like, he almost one-shot her. So yeah, still good, still well done. Garen flung back in. Now the whole enemy team is trapped in his poison. Look at them, they're just eating poison. The Vayne can't do anything to him. Triumph proc, Vayne dead.
Come on.
Massive, huge.
Come on.
Super well played in that fight. Okay, he has Riftmaker here. You can heal here, Babus. You can heal here.
Stop him.
Oh, no, so close. So close.
Where the fuck is Smolder?
Yeah, why is
Where
Smolder slow pushing?
Smolder? Where are you? Like, I'm killing everyone.
Yeah, Smolder is there. They just ace them. Clean ace. Although, Smolder maybe kills Garen here. The Garen's tracing really hard. Oh no, my poor Bard. The Bard is playing so well too. I'd be so sad if he dies here. He didn't do anything wrong. Bard doesn't deserve it. Good kill. I think Smolder kills the Garen there too, right, with the burn. That's a fast recall by him.
It's fine, winnable.
Probably gets a tenacity potion here, right? Maybe he goes for AP
really
potion.
OP in these fights. I
Because
get
he
like
has
one
death cap.
flip off on the squishy. It takes like 70% of their health.
Yep. He did go AP potion. Yeah, I respect it. I respect it. With death cap amplifying AP, it is valuable. So, oh, he plays with offset side camera. That's interesting. Very interesting. I wonder if that's on purpose because he proxies so much on Sion and Rammus and everybody. Okay, so he's basically just zoning Garen out from getting to his team here.
Okay, let's run it down, I think.
He could ghost at Garen and start the fight if he wanted to. Oh, watch out for the Ari here. Good dodge. Singed has no sustain, so if you get poked, it's very dangerous. You gotta be very careful in siege situations like this. I respect the inhib pressure here. See how he's walking over to it? Like, he's going in vision to let them know that he's there, but not fully committing to backdooring it. He just wants them to be mentally pressured here, which is a pretty smart way to play it. Yep, exactly like that. He's waiting to go up until he knows that they're hitting the mid inhib. This is how you can tell that Thebausffs hits challenge all the time, because he plays it super smart like this. Kite away the Garen here. Good stop, good block by Poppy. He gets a heal. Okay, he runs forward.
Where am I? Fuck, I'm just dead.
So that's a skill that you learn on Singed, is tracking yourself in a team fight, because sometimes when you stack up your passive really high, you end up going so fast that you do lose track of your champion. A way that helps is holding down your spacebar in a fight, but that can make it really awkward because everything starts moving then. So the real trick is just practice, and then not holding spacebar and learning to just track your champion based on where you're clicking and how fast you're going. Kind of just it's like watching your own character when you play like Smash or something. You just know where your character is, right?
The vein. Ah, there we go. There we go. Triple. Get the penta. Yep, quadra.
Smolder,
yeah,
so
more.
balanced.
One more.
Smolder says, no penta, I want endgame. Oh no, what if they can't end now? Oh, they get 3 inhibs though.
Oh shit, it's Expeke.
Oh no.
Expeke.
Oh no, Talon, can you do it, brother?
Bows, I hate you. Please delete the game.
Oh no.
Oh, this is not Expeke.
Can they end the game? Can the minions do it?
Am I Expeke though? With my
TP?
TP?
3 inhibs though. Oh, he has TP. He's gonna go for it. It's 3 seconds on Zac. His ult is down.
Am I or am I griefing if I go?
Nah, you're griefing if you go. He's gonna go for it though,
It's
for sure.
4v1.
I feel like he's gonna do it.
I'm not. The guy is obviously a troll. It's obviously a troll play.
Respect it, yeah, it can be hard. Respect it. I thought he would do it because I assumed that he would ult, and then because of his death cap build, he would have a lot of AP to hit the Nexus with. But I do understand and I respect it. It's not one-shottable, so hard to force it. Look at the damage on Zac. That Zac has Jack Show. He's like killing him. This is why Singed is so good versus melees. This is exactly why. He's just absolutely like, he's just destroying them. This is also the same reason why Singed gets killed so hard by ranged champions.
Or suffocate, whatever it is I'm doing to them.
You are destroying their mental mouse. That's what you're doing. It's also the same reason why Singed has so many problems against range, is because you can't do that to range champions. But he played really well. This is really well done by Baus.
GG.
I'm super curious what rating this game was played on. Very, very well done. Let's see it. I'm very curious. Does he show his post game after game? I don't
Finally,
know if he
you guys got your little silly Siege game on.
Silly? That was awesome, bro. Come on. That was a really well played game. That was very, very well done. Is he honor Poppy or Talon or Bard? That Bard played really well, man. When you have a support that pops off, it's such a
champion. No,
such a chef's kiss for Singed. Oh, Diamond 3? Okay, yeah. Listen.
No, this is not gonna be something I'm playing. No.
Oh no, he didn't like it.
The damage.
Dude, 75k damage.
Wait, hang on a second. No, not my new main. No.
So I think the reason why he doesn't like Singed is because Singed has no burst damage, and Singed is really, really, really bad against ranged champions. Honestly, though, like, basically first timing Singed in D3, even if he's a challenger player, is still pretty impressive the way that he played, because Singed is this very different and very hard champ to, like, pick up. People think that Singed is so easy, but the champion has so much nuance and so many, like, I've coached challenger, or I've coached pro players in private to try and teach them Singed when Singed has been strong for pro play, and almost all of them give up. almost every pro player gives up trying to learn Singed because he's so different, and he has so many like counter picks that can do well against him, like Vayne top, Jace top, Gnar top, Kennen, so many things. Like even aggressive Jax can really just beat the shit out of Singed early game, and that can make it quite hard for Singed, right? So that being said, though, Babu's played really well this game. For first time Singed, I think that was not the first time he's played it before, but it's been like years, right? So very impressed. Well done, Mr. Baus. And if you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Leave a like down there for me. Comment your thoughts. What do you guys think about Mr. Babu's Singed gameplay? Would you potentially like to see Minish Cap and Baus coaching session? I think that'd be really cool. If Baus, this is my formal invite to you. If you ever wanted to get coached on Singed for a few games, I'd be more than happy to. I think it'd be super fun. But if you guys enjoyed that, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and leave your thoughts, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Mwah. Much love.